And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, as always, here to bring you up to date with all of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. As, of course, Liverpool have agreed a deal amid a blizzard of agreements. We've also got a bit of big news on Martin Zubimendi. And, of course, we will discuss what's been going on with regards to David Coote as the internet has exploded, especially in the Liverpool space. Usually going into these international breaks, it gets very quiet. However, that has not been the case in the Liverpool space. Of course, as everybody knows, the video was circulated on social media with regards to David Coote basically branding Jurgen Klopp the C word and all these kind of things. Of course, this has caused outrage, especially in the Liverpool fan base, because we've been so close to Premier League titles, and if you've got this biased refereeing who hate Liverpool and hate the manager, no matter what you say in terms of professionality, there's always going to be a bias when you are refereeing. Now, the PGMO's chief refereeing officer, Howard Webb, had addressed the ongoing investigation into the incident following his foul-mouthed video aimed at Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. As stated, he faces a separate charge from the FA and has been stood down by UEFA and has been scheduled to oversee the game in the Nations League during the international break. In a somewhat regular programme, Webb appeared on Match Officials Mic'd Up on Tuesday evening and made a short comment on the Coote at the start of the show. He said, "We became aware of a video being circulated on social media that we're taking very seriously. We've investigated a full investigation on one of our referees, David Coote, has been suspended with immediate effect pending the outcome of the full investigation. There's not much more I can say at this stage until we've worked through that investigation." It was the response we expected to hear from Webb just days after the video first emerged, and we are unlikely to hear more until the investigation is concluded. So, yeah, I mean, look, listen, at the same time, I know it's from a Liverpool perspective, I do agree. I mean, I think especially how close title races have been in years gone by, it does cause distaste in my mouth. But at the same time, of course, we've all said bad things about people we've worked with before. So I am split. Obviously, because I'm a Liverpool fan, I do feel a bit outraged by it. But at the same time, sometimes in football things can be blown out of proportion a little bit. You know, if he just said that Jurgen Klopp was a C word, which obviously he's not. You know, how many people have done that about their people that they've worked with over the years. I don't know, but again, obviously I get the outrage. I am slightly outraged myself, but yeah. Moving on, guys, to the Martin Zubimendi news. Of course, he did reject Liverpool and did reject Arsenal in recent years. In fact, there's been drinks with some other clubs as well, but despite being our biggest transfer story at the club, he obviously turned us down. The Athletic's David Ornstein, who first reported the club were moving ahead with a deal for the Spaniard, has now offered a brief update on the stance of the 25-year-old. He wrote, "Zubimendi has been targeted by the likes of Arsenal and Liverpool so far, and he has resisted the chance to depart a Basque side. However, the admiration continues." There was no further comment on whether the Reds would try again for the Spaniard, with the report largely focused on the departure of Sociedad's director of football, Roberto Orbelade. Orbelade negotiated with Liverpool over Zubimendi's proposed move in the summer and will not be in position in the Reds to decide to go back in the Euro winner at the end of the season. If they test the 25-year-old's resolve in January, then it's a matter of entirely that no guarantees will act in the winter, but will hope. But there's also a lot of talks and reports stating that, of course, Manchester City want him due to Rodri currently being out injured. So there's a few different bits and pieces at this moment in time with regards to the situation. But yeah, Zubimendi situation, David Ornstein provided an update with regards to it and stated that it still is in the realms. Now, Liverpool are expected to agree multiple deals over this next couple of weeks, and we've already agreed yet another, but this time not for a player and a contract, but actually for Liverpool's backroom, and Liverpool have appointed a new physio with Manchester City experience to Arne Slot's backroom. Yes, Defel Breen joins the club from Premiership rugby side Harlequins and will be a familiar to Kelleher, having worked for the Republic of Ireland's men's national team. Liverpool's new coach has brought in a number of familiar faces, and recruitment continues into the season, with ex-Limericks hurler David Breen arriving as a first-team rehab physio. physio. Guys, this is a done deal. This is not speculation or anything like that. He has also previously worked with Munster Rugby, Manchester City's Academy, Wasp Rugby and the Leinster Rugby Academy, all as physio in some capacity. Breen, represented in hurling, posted news of the appointment on X, saying Davey has taken up the role of first team physio with Liverpool and we're all immensely proud of him. Of course, there was a picture of him with the Liverpool jersey that has circulated on social media. For those of you that were in doubt that this was going to go ahead, it has of course happened. So yes, the 39-year-old will work under the head of rehab, Lee Nobes, and join a department that also added former Manchester United head of physio, Robin Sadler, earlier in the season. Sadler started his role in September to fulfill the position that has been posted on the club's official jobs portal in May, and he also has an experience at Manchester City over a 16-year period. The addition of Breen continues the revamp behind the scenes, with Panu joining as a first-team doctor, Conor Murtagh promoted to the head of physical performance, and lead physios and Chris Morgan appointed as the head of rehab and performance respectively. Ruben Peters arrived with Slot from Feyenoord as the lead physical performance coach, while Chris Black arrived as the lead strength and conditioning coach and Claire Farrell as the new lead performance nutritionist. Meanwhile, Slot is also expected to welcome analyst Roderick van der Vaam for Feyenoord after he officially bid farewell to the Dutch club at the start of the international break. So more deals happening, more deals going to be agreed. That one is done. No speculation on that one. I am at a blizzard of agreements. There's still plenty more people that we could join in the Backroom team that Arne Slot is currently still assembling. And of course the contract situations, Coote, Van Dijk, Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold are expected to hopefully conclude at some point as well. So yeah, a bit of a busy one. Of course, international breaks are boring usually. I hate international football, as I said time and time again. Apart from the Euros and the World Cup, potentially, I do watch those, but international breaks in general, crap and boring. So yeah, no, it is what it is. It is what it is. But a few bits of nuggets of information there. Obviously, David Ornstein provided a major update with regards to Martin Zubimendi, and then of course Backroom team edition, done deal. Amid a blizzard of agreement. So yeah, plenty we've discussed today. As always, guys, do let me know your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video down in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you join our fast-growing community. We're nearly there at 60,000 subscribers. So do get hitting that big red button. It means the world to us here at LFC News. But thank you, guys. Make sure you check out our merchandise as well. Link is down in the description, or go to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I will see you all next time. Take care. Peace.